today we will see the basic programs. So I just run the code blocks, and here I will create a new file, empty file. Okay, so here I will write the code. Hash now I will save it by pressing that save button, or you can go to file then save. Here okay, here I will save the program by name hello program.c. okay, so whenever you are giving a file name, just be careful, whatever you giving the file name, it should be related to the program. Like here I am printing the hello world, so I give hello program.c. save, then I will just compile it, or you can say build. So here you can see here given a some error. So this is the error you can see. So why this line given error? Because I didn't put one semicolon. Okay, so here you just give a build. Now there is no error and no warnings is there. So now you will just run the program. Okay, so here you can see the output, welcome to programming tips. So this is the output. Now we will understand line by line. Okay, fine. Now is fine. Okay, so here I have written hash include stdio.h. So what do you mean by hash? So hash is called preprocessor directive. So this one is called, this hash include is called preprocessor directive. Preprocessor directive. So this is called preprocessor directive. So what is preprocessor directive? So preprocessor directive tells to the computer to pre-process the source code before it compiling. Okay, so that means this preprocessor directive, when you are giving hash symbol before some statement, so it will be the preprocessor directive. So what is the purpose of this preprocessor directive? Preprocessor directive tells to the computer ki whatever you have written the code, it should be processed before it compiling. Okay, so this is the use of preprocessor directive. So the symbol hash indicate whatever statement you given, whatever statement you write with the hash, it will go for preprocessor. Okay, so this hash symbol indicates whatever statement statement you write after this hash. Suppose here we have written hash include. So this should will be go for preprocessor. Okay, and also this hash symbol is indicate that you are including an outsource file. Okay, you are including an outsource file. That means the file which is not inside that C program. So this one is including that means we are including a file. What file we are including? We are including stdio.h. okay, stdio.h. okay, so what do you mean by stdio.h? So stdio, that means this is called standard input and output. Standard input and output dot h is indicate header file. Okay, so standard input and output dot h. So here you can see here what are the input and output statement is given here. So it should be the definition of every input and output statement is given here. So if I take an example of a dictionary, so suppose is written is void. Inside the dictionary a word is void. So inside the dictionary what is void is the nearest meaning of void is there. okay, and all the details about the word, like its opposite meaning, synonyms, antonyms, and even its noun form, adjective form, everything is given inside the dictionary. So like this way, this stdio.h, whatever is definition, that means is all the definition of printf is stored inside it. Okay, so that means these words syntaxes, that means how we will write printf statement, how we will define that printf statement, that means procedure of writing that printf statement, and what, when we write printf, then what it will do, what it will do. Okay, so everything about printf statement is stored that inside that stdio.h. okay, so this is standard input output and .h. so here .h is meaning the header file extension. Okay, this is the extension of header file. So if I take example, suppose when I tell you that what is the file type .jpg, okay, then you will tell that this jpg is for image, right? Okay, if I tell that what is mp3, so it's that means mp3, that means it's an audio file. Okay, like this way .h, that means this is the extension of a header file. Okay, fine. So now now will come this void main. So what do you mean by void, and what do you mean by void main? So actually main is the function and void is the name of that main function. Okay, so here why I given here void, so void means null. Okay, null, that means that that function name will not return anything to that main function. Okay, so you just understand this is null type, that means it will not return anything to that main function. So this is the function main, and this is the name of that function. Okay, so instead of writing void, you can write also int main, but this main you have to give main. So instead of writing void, you can write int also, float also. Okay, so this is the name of that function main, and also you can say this is define the type of that main function, that whether is this return type and non-return type, it will say that thing. Okay, so you just understand this is the name function. But the thing we will find out in our next chapter when we study the functions. Okay, fine. So now here I gave here two parentheses, one is for opening, this one is for opening parenthesis, and this one is closing parenthesis. So why we give these two parentheses? Okay, and why we write this between that two parentheses, whatever we will write that between that two parentheses, that means that this thing will under the main function. That means I have written here only printf statement, so this printf statement will be under the main function. Okay, fine. So this is the syntax, this way, printf, then one bracket, then you have to give to double quotation, then a semicolon. So double, inside the double quotation, whatever you have whatever you will write, that thing will show on that display. Like here we already show the output, right? So like here is showing here welcome to programming tips. Okay, so now is showing welcome to programming tips. So here this line is showing here, okay, programming tips. So whatever you have given this between these two braces, that thing will show you as a result. Am I clear? Fine. So now let's move to the next part. So so why we give here this semicolon? this will under that syntax, this is opening and closing here, okay. And why we give this semicolon? Semicolon, that means when we are writing an English letter or English paragraph, then we give full stop, right? So this full stop, that means the end of the line, okay. So here also this semicolon indicates that this is the end of this line or end of this function, you can say, okay, fine. So now we will move to our next program. So that means now we will that means learn how to take a variable, how to use different types of variable here. So okay, now we will use variables. Like here we will use int a equals to 5 comma b equals to 3. So we have taken two variables here, one is a and another one is b. So here this int is called data type, data types. So that data types means what type of data we are going to use. So that means we are going to here integer, okay. We are going to use integer variable. So integer variable, that means we are going to use some numbers 5, 7, 10, 12, 15. So like this way you can use this whole number. You cannot use 5.7, 5.3, you cannot use this decimal number. So if you write by mistakenly 5.3 or 5.7, then this decimal point will be ignored by this integer variable, okay. This thing will be ignored by integer variable. For taking that decimal number or some point values, then you have to use float. This is floating point number. Now you can use 5.3, 6.3, 8.9 and different numbers, okay. This floating number you can use. So whenever you are using integer, that means you have to use a whole number. If you use that decimal number, that decimal part will be ignored, fine. So now here we declared a variable by name a, okay. So when you are declaring a variable, just remember few things. So before starting the name of this variable, you cannot use a number. Like suppose 5a, you cannot use 5a, okay. This is the variable declaration rules. So you cannot use any special character like percentage, ampersand, a. So you cannot use this special character, okay. And whenever you are using a variable name, suppose I write here, suppose sum, okay. So you can use this sum, but you cannot use sum of two. No, you cannot use space between them. You cannot use this space between them, okay. But if you want to write sum of two long, that thing you can use. You can use, but you cannot use that thing. So that means you cannot give any space when you are declaring a variable name, okay. So I have used here a and b. So you can use here num1 also, num1, num2, okay. Num1 equals to, suppose you have given 5 and if you have given 3 here, okay. So you can use like this way, but you cannot use num1 equals to 5, okay. But if you give here one underscore, that will be accepted, okay, fine. So I used here two variables. Now we are going to use these two variables. Suppose I will write here printf value of a equals to percentage d comma b equals to percentage d, okay. I will write here in small character, then I will use comma a comma b, okay. So that means okay, let's run the program, then we will elaborate the part. So we'll build first. Okay, I didn't give semicolon, that's why they give some error. See, this error they have given. So I will just give one semicolon, then compile, then run. Okay, you can see here the value of a equals to 5, b equals to 3. Okay, so now now we will understand now why we use percentage d here. Okay, why we will use percentage d here. So here you can say that this is the statement value of a. So this is the statement. Okay, this is a statement. Now here we use one percentage d. So this percentage d is called format specifier. So that means it specify what type of value you are going to print. Okay, this format specifier define what types of value going to use. Okay, so we are using integer value, as we already declare int a. So for integer we will use percentage d, for float we will use percentage f, for double we will use percentage lf, for character we will use percentage c. So lf, that means long float. Okay, lf, that means long float. So these are the few format specifier we can use when you are writing C program. So percentage d we use for integer data type. Again same, a is here and b is here. So how many data types we are going to print? Two percentage d and a and b. This a denotes this percentage d and this b denotes for this percentage d. That means it will comes to this way. So this variable, when we write percentage d, this format specifier will find this one is first, so it will take the first variable, this one is second, it will take the second variable after this comma or this quotation. Fine. Okay, so now we will learn how to take values from the users. So this is already whatever we are using here, this is predefined. That means inside that program we just learn how to take variable. That means this value are program defined. Okay, inside the program only we define what is the value of a and b. That means we already assigned here what is the value for a and what is the value for b. So that is 5 is assigned to a and 3 is assigned to b. So this equals to is called assignment operator. So we are going to learn the operators also while we are completing the programs. Okay, this thing assign the value a equals to 5, that means 5 will assign to a, not a is assigning to 5. Okay, 5 is going to assigning into a. Fine. Okay, now we'll learn how to sum these two values. Okay, sum, that means we are going to add these two values. For adding these two values we need a third variable. Without third variable also we can do. So okay, so now we will take here one sum. So we will do without taking that sum variable. So printf, you can write use statement. So sum of a and b is, so you will write here a plus b. Okay, so we will use that operations here. So for that operations we will use one percentage d, because a and b we use between that a and b we use plus symbol. That means when this variable going to print, it will print with a plus b. That means 5 plus 3 it will print. Okay, now we will run the program. Okay, we didn't give the semicolon, then compile and run. See, value of a and b is 3, sum of a and b is 8. So you can see here, so these two lines come together. Okay, so what we have to do, you can give here one slash n. So slash n, that means it will print in a new line. You can see now. So value of a and b, then sum of a and b is 8. Okay, so you can see this slash n we use for new line. So this one is used for new li new line. Fine. Okay, so now we will learn how to take this value from user. That a and b, we already defined that what is the value for a and what is the value for b, but now we will learn how to take this value from user. So here you can use, so this printf statement for printing something. Now you will use scanf function, like here. You will use what type of data we are going to use, %d, that means an integer. So how many values we are going to take? 2 values, one for a and one for b. So another one is %d, that means for 2 values. Now we will define what are those values, that means where they are going to store. So this is ampersand of a comma ampersand of b. So why we use here ampersand symbol? So we use here 2%d. Okay, 1%d is for a and 1%d is for b, right? Now question is, why we use here ampersand symbol? Okay, so when we write a equals to 5, that means a is going to assign in into 5 is going to assign in into a. Okay, so when you are declaring int a and int b, that means this is called declaration. Okay, when we declare variable, when you declare a variable, that means this variable a is going to create some memory space in our hard disk or in your SSD. Okay, so this space, this value of a is going to store. Okay, whatever value you have given, so that value is going to store on that space. Okay, so you already, when you are writing a equals to 5, you are already adding that 5 in a memory, a space. Okay, but when you are write %d, that time that value, when you are entering this value to from user, so that value will store into the address of a. So here you can say, when you are writing an ampersand of a, so that means ampersand denotes the address of a. That means on that address, the value whatever user will enter, that value is going to store. Fine. So here we have written address of a and address of b. That means first value will store in address of a and second value will store in address of b. I think this part is clear now. So we can I need to put one semicolon here. Okay, now we'll compile and run. You can see we need to take give one value. Suppose I give 5 and 9. So value of a is 5 and b is 9. The sum of a and b is 14. So we need to modify little bit, because that we didn't use any printf here. Why we are going to use printf? Because enter to value. Okay, so why you use it here? Because if I didn't use this line, if I did not use this line, that means user will not understand what he or she going to enter. Okay, if I didn't put this line, so that means this line indicates that what you need to do, the what user need to do now. Like when you visit the ATM, after swiping the card, they just said enter your 4-digit secret code. If they didn't give you any message like enter the secret code, if they didn't give this message, then you will be confused what you need to do. Okay, you will be confused whether you will enter the amount you are going to withdraw, or whether you are going to enter any OTP or not, whether you are going to enter that PIN number or not. So you will be confused. That's why you need to give this statement so that user can easily understand what he or she going to do, okay, or need to do. Fine. So that's why I give here this two this one statement. So now compile and run. See here, now they are saying enter two values. So either you can give 2, enter 3, okay, like this way, or you can also enter 2 space 3. Okay, you need to give one space, don't put any comma. Okay, so this is I think this program is complete now. So this one is at 2 number, user given 2 number, okay, sum of 2 number, okay, sum of 2 number. So this is also called dynamic programming. That means the value, whatever the value is, that should be entered by the user only. Okay, now you can also add here subtraction, division, multiplication. Okay, so we use here some another value. Okay, so you can use here sum equals to a plus b. Okay, sum equals to a plus b, and here you can give sum of a equals to percentage d and b equals to percentage d is percentage d. So now you can use here a comma b comma sum sum. Fine. So see here, enter two values 8 plus 3. See here, value of a equals to 8, b equals to 3. Fine. Sum of 8 and 3 is 11. Okay, if I comment this line, okay, I just comment this line that a and b value will not be print here 8 and 2. See here, sum of a and b is 10. Fine. Okay, now you can use here subtraction also, sub subtraction. You can so now you can see here whatever value we declared here, everything we just assign into that printf statement. Okay, let me run the program, compile and run, then enter two values. Suppose we enter 9 then 2. Fine. See, sum of a and b 11, then 7, multiplication is 18, division is 4, then modulus is 1. So why division is 4 and modulus is 1? So what is the difference between division and modulus? So here division, that means a divided by b. So a value is suppose 5, b value is divided by 2. So that means it will give you 2. Why? Because I already told you, if you use integer here and if you use integer here, so that will not return 2.5. It will not return you 2.5. Same way here also is only give you division is 4, it's not 4.5. Okay, that means okay, it's not given 4.5. Same way when you use modulus operator, that will give you the remainder. This modulus operator give you remainder, and this division will give you the quotient. Okay, quotient and remainder, only the quotient, only the remainder. So if I write here, suppose 5 divided by 2, 2, 4 and 1. So this thing will give by this division operator, and this one is given by modulus operator. Clear? Fine. So now we will see. Okay, now I will give you some questions for practice. So if you have any, if you are facing any doubt, then you can comment. Then I will solve this. I will make another video to solve this question. Okay. So here some program is there. So we already did this hello world thing. We already completed that one. We already completed that thing, right? Here C program for input an integer, character and floating point number, and C program to add two integers. Okay, I already tell you how to, what are the format specifier you need to use to print character, float and double number. And this one is another program, so maybe I mistakenly written in same line. C program to add two numbers, we already show this program. Same another program is C program to multiply two floating point number. And now this two program, what is ASCII value? So I'll show it to you. And what is quotient and remainder, already completed. Now and another one is this one. Okay, these two program I will show you now. Okay, now and another program is C program to swap two number using and without using third variable. Okay, I will show it to this one also I will show it to you now. Another one is find the area of a triangle, circle, square and root of a quadratic equation. Okay, we will do it later. We will do it, this one is later, because we need to use math function. So till now we didn't use we didn't introduce the math function, so we will do it later. Now you can do this simple program. Okay, you will do this simple program. C program to calculate the gross salary of a person. So where DA is 12% of basic salary, HRA is 7% of basic salary and TA is 5% of basic salary. Fine. So just understand this program, try to understand this one. So what they are going, what they need the gross salary of a person. Gross salary means basic plus they have given DA plus HR plus TA. So this is called the gross salary. Okay, so here DA is given, DA is 12% is given. Okay, then HR is 7% they given, then TA they already given 5%. Okay, 5% of what? This 12%, 7%, 5% of what? 5% of basic salary. So this is basic salary. Okay, so you need to take that basic salary from the user and you need to calculate the calculate all these things. Okay, so if you take, suppose basic salary is BS, you need to take that means DA equals to basic salary. What will be the DA? Basic salary 12% of basic salary. Okay, basic salary into 0.12. Okay, this is 12%, right? Okay, or also you can write like this way, BS into 12 divided by 100. So okay, not this way, you can you need to use in this way, 12 divided by 100. Okay, so next one is HR is 7%, so you can write HR equals to BS into 0.07, or you can write 7 divided by 100. Okay, 7 divided by 100. Same way you will find the TA, and later when you find the DA, HRA and TA, then you will add all these values, basic salary plus DA plus HRA plus TA. So that will be your gross salary. Okay, so till if you are having any doubt, then comment on my video. I will solve this one. Now we will solve this to one. First one is what is the ASCII value of a character, then what is the size of float, double and character, then another one is okay, swapping two number using and without using third variable. Fine. So first one we will do the ASCII value one. So okay, we'll create another program, empty file. Let me save that one. I just name here ASCII. ASCII. Okay, ASCII program dot C. Fine. Save that one. Now I will write here. Let me just copy these two line. This one here. Okay, let me increase the font size, zoom that one. Okay, void main, then I am just closing that one. So what is ASCII value? Now we need to understand what is ASCII value. Okay, ASCII. So this thing is American Standard C for code for information, and that one I is for interchange. Okay, American Standard Code for Information Interchange, that is ASCII value. So why we need to use that ASCII value? Okay, so we already know computer knows only 0 and 1. We already told you this thing, right? So this binary language. But when we are using A, B, C, all the alphabets, all the special character and all the alphabets, then what that computer will understand. So for that, for each and every character we use, that there is some code to understand. So computer cannot directly convert that letter to binary number, right? So for converting converting a number to binary number, that should be either decimal or hexadecimal number, right? Okay, or octal number. But this one is a character, so how computer will understand that character? Okay, so that's why for each and every character there is a code. Okay, so that is called the ASCII code. So that means for A is written 65. Okay, the ASCII code of A is 65 for capital A, and small a there is a separate code for that. So this small a, that is 97. So from 65 to 90, that is A to Z, 65 to 90. Then the small a will start from 97. Okay, so small a will start from 97 to another z up to z digit. Okay, so this is the ASCII value. Computer need this value to convert this character from character to binary number. Fine. So here void main is written here. So now we will take a character, right? We will take a character here like char character a. Okay, we will use we will take that a value from the user. Okay, instead of writing a, you can also write char ch. Okay, ch you will take from user. Scanf percentage c. Okay, I didn't put maybe that double quotation percentage c comma ampersand of ch. Okay, so before that we'll write a printf here, enter any charct, enter any character. Okay, so computer will take that ch. Now how we'll do this one? Because when we need to convert, if you want to convert that character to integer, simple thing, we will take an integer value int, suppose n we take, right? So we will just assign ch to n. Okay, now we will print the value of n, print printf. So ASCII value of ASCII value of what? Percentage c is percentage t, full stop, and right here we will write here ch comma n. Okay, ch is for, so why we use ch here? That ch is for that percentage c and d is for percentage n. Okay, let me check the output here. Now I will tell you what is the difference here. So now here is the output. Now they are asking for a character. I will write here, suppose capital A. Okay, if I push enter here, the ASCII value of A is 65. So that's why we, for this a we use here percentage c. Okay, for this percentage c we use here ch. Okay, and this for 65 we use n. And how they know what is the variable? For if you assign a character to an integer, then it will automatically give the ASCII value of that character. Okay, I think this is clear to you, right? So instead of writing no need to write ch here, just give here percentage d and ch. Okay, so I'm just compile and run the program again. Same way I'll write here a. Now you can see. Okay, so see here, for this a this percentage c here, and for this d percentage d, this 65 is printed. How they print that 65? Because we just this character we should use that percentage c here, right, to print that character. But right, so d, that means what format specifier is, what type of format specifier it is? It's an integer format specifier. So the value is directly printed on the integer format. Fine. So in this two way we can print the ASCII value of any character. Okay, so you can try it in home. Now we will write the next program. ASCII value is finished. Now we will print the size of any size of integer, float, double and character. Okay, so this one is also simple. Okay, let me create another program. And file, save. So that should be size of variable. Okay, dot c. So we'll same way we'll print that one. Okay, now we'll use, so for printing the size of an integer, so we'll use a predefined function like printf you can see. So the size of integer is 4 bytes, floats also 4 byte, character is 1 byte, and the double is 8 bytes. So what is these bytes? So you can let me give you some basic idea of memory units. So these are the unit of memory. The smallest unit is bit. So after that 8 bit equals to 1 bytes. Okay, same 1024 bytes equals to 1 KB, that means kilobyte, right? Same 1024 KB equals to 1 MB, megabyte. Same way 1024 MB equals to 1 megabyte, megabyte, then gigabyte, GB. Okay, GB. After that 1024 GB equals to 1 TB. After that TB, petabyte, yottabyte, exabyte, like this way this memory units comes. Okay, so already told you na, when you are declare a variable, that amount of size is created into the memory space. Fine. So this is the size when you declare a variable. So this amount of size created into the memory. Okay, fine. So we already covered these two program. Now what is the last one? Okay, swapping of two number using and without using third variable. So okay, let me take another create another file, empty file. Okay, save this one by naming of okay, swapping.c. Fine, we'll just increase a few amount of font size. Now we will use double. Okay, so now we will use int a. Okay, whatever you take, you can use it from comma a and b. Okay, and c. So first program is with using third variable. So I am going to take from user, right? So let me just copy and paste these two things. Okay, swapping na. Okay, so no need to write, already written all these things. So written a and b. Now we will just check. We already given a comment line 9. Print a value and b value we need, right? So now here it will print after entering it will show you what is the value for A and what is the value for B. Now we will swap the number. Swapping, that means we are going to interchange the value. If I write A value and B value, the way A value will come to B and the B value will come to A. So this is very simple program. Now you can say if I write A equals to B and B equals to A, then it will swap, right? So A equals to B and B equals to A, right? Now if I print, so you can write here value of A and B, value of before swapping, right? BEFORE before SWAPI and before swapping I have written here. So I can write here after swapping, right? After swapping. Okay, now you can check here. If I compile, what happened? After swapping the value of A and B, percentage D and percentage D. What is the error? Printf, PRINT. Okay, I didn't put here semicolon, right? Now it's okay, maybe. Okay, fine. So value of 8, A value is 8, then B value is 5. See here, before swapping A is 8 and B is 5. Now after swapping A is 5 and B is 5. Why these value didn't swap? Okay, let me first before swapping and after swapping, give me a /n so that it will be very clear. Okay, so why this thing happen? Because when you are writing A equals to 5 and B equals to, suppose whatever given, okay, we have given 8 and 5. Okay, so what I did here, A equals to B, that means B value is 5 here, so B value comes here. That means 8 will be replaced by 5. Okay, 8 will not be there. Instead of 8, it will be replaced by 5. Now A value is 5 now. Okay, so here if I write here B equals to A, then A value is 5 here. Okay, A value is 5 here. So this same value will occupied by B also. Fine. So same value will be for A and B. Okay, so we need to overcome from this thing. Okay, A equals to B and B equals to A. Okay, let me change few things here. Okay, now here we will do, so as we already taken a C variable, so we will write here C equals to A, B equals to A, and no, here we will write A equals to B, and now B equals to C. Okay, now compile and run. You can say suppose 5 and 7. A is 5, B is 7, same. After swapping, value of A is 7, B is 5. Okay, how this thing happen here? Just check it here. When you write C equals to A, that means the value of C will be 5. Now value of A will be B, that means the value of B will be 7. Okay, is 7 here. Now value of B will be C. So what is the value of C? This is 5. So A value will be 7 now and B value will be 5 now. Fine. I think that's clear for you. Okay, clear. Now again we'll this is using third variable, right? So we use that C as a third variable. Now we will not use C now. So within these two variable, we need to interchange these two values. That means A value will become B value and B value will become A value. Okay, C will not be here. Now what we will do, A equals to A plus B. Okay, if I write here, okay, I'll calculate it later, and b equals to a minus b, and again a equals to a minus b. Okay, let me check, let me dry calculate this one. Okay, suppose here if I take a equals to 5 and b equals to 7, now a equals to a plus b, that means 5 plus 7 equals to 12. So a value is 12 now. Fine. Now in next line we have written b equals to a minus b. What is the value of a? Is 12 minus what is the value of b? B value is 7. So 7. Okay. Now b equals to 12 minus 7, that is 5. Fine. The b value is now changed to 5. Now again a equals to a minus b. So what is the value of a? A value is still 12. Now what is the value of b? Is 5. 12 minus 5 is 7. Right. So now the value of a and b will be interchange. If I compile that one, okay, value of okay, whatever we use there we will use it here too. Okay, see here, a value is 5 and b value is 7. So that means after interchanging, a value will be 7 and b value will be 5. Clear? Okay, so we already covered this 11 program. If I not include that one, square root function, so we will cover, okay, not 12 program. So there is another program is there. So 12 program we covered today. So if you like my video, please like, share and subscribe, and also comment if you didn't understand any topic. Just tell me that timeline, that particular time, so I will try to elaborate that part in another separate video.